What's up, fellas? So today we're here to talk about, can it be a relationship without somebody having the upper hand? Yeah, guys, you can in the movies because that's the only place where that exists. Listen, guys, in the real world, somebody is going to have the upper hand in the relationship. All right. I know y'all watch TV and watch the movies, and the girl and the guy, they play paper, rock, scissors to make decisions and shit like that. Paper, rock, scissors. Yeah, that looks cute in the fucking movies. But in real life, it don't work like that. Somebody has to be the leader. All right. And guys, it goes more than just dating relationships. This goes to friendships. All right. In your group of friendships, somebody is more the leader. All right. That's the way it works. Somebody is generally always has to be the leader. At your job, somebody is the manager or supervisor. Somebody has to lead. All right. That's the way things work, guys. But in a relationship, you have to have a masculine energy and a feminine energy. Guys, that works in gay relationships also. When you see two women, somebody is the leader. Somebody is more masculine. All right. Usually you're going to have a stud, but sometimes it don't even take a stud. Sometimes you can have two more feminine looking women, but one of them is going to be more masculine than other. Even in the male gay relationship, somebody is going to be more masculine than the other. Even though they're gay and both of them are carrying a lot of feminine energy, somebody is the leader, guys. That's the way it fucking works. It's impossible for two people to be together and nobody is the fucking masculine in their masculine energy. Now, here's the thing. A guy gets more in his feminine if the woman is more masculine. And the opposite works the same way. The more masculine you is, the more feminine she is. All right. So here's the thing, guys. If you want to know, well, how can you tell if a woman is feminine or masculine? Simply just ask yourself this right here. How much do you get your dick sucked? All right. How much do you get your ass licked? Because see, here's the thing. When a woman is validating men, when you have the upper hand, she's going to be doing everything sexually to keep you happy. All right. That's validating you. On the other hand, if you can't get no blowjobs, if you can't get no threesomes, maybe you get a blowjob on your birthday or some shit like that right there, you are not in the fucking league. That's just the bottom fucking line, guys. When a woman sees you as the fucking leader, what she's going to do is when you're in the leader role, she's going to want to do pretty much anything within reason. Within reason. She ain't finna go fuck a horse. All right. But within reason to keep you happy. When she has the lead, you're going to be giving her a lot of your non-sexual attention. You're going to find yourself having to compliment her more. The bottom line is this right here, guys. Whoever cares less has the relationship, is the one that leads the relationship. Whoever cares less runs the relationship. All right. That's the bottom fucking line. And it's basically going to boil down to whoever feels like they're lucky to be with the other person. All right. So when you look at your girl, if you feel like, man, I can't believe I got her. Man, whoo, I don't want to fuck this up. She going to have the power in the relationship. And if she looks at you as in, I can't believe I snagged this one. Man, I can't believe I got this dude here. You have the power in the relationship. Whoever feels like they're lucky to get the other one. So the whole thing, guys, is this is why I tell you guys to always carry yourself high value. You always want your woman to look up at you. All right. It's impossible for you to have the lead in the relationship if a woman looks at you as in not an equal or less. It's impossible. All right. That's why all this take it or leave it fucking attitudes comes from. This is where that break up with her, when you break up with a woman, let her come back to you comes from. That's where it comes from, guys. What you have essentially showed her is you have options. All right. That I have other women who want me. This is what's going to keep you in the dominant role. When you go back calling your girl, when she disappears and shit like this is what puts her into the lead, because now you're acting like you have a scarcity mindset, and now you're acting like she has more options than you or better options than you. So now she's in the leader role. Now, here's the thing, guys. A woman will stay with you if she's in her masculine energy, but she could never love you. She could tolerate you. But anytime you see a guy that's in a relationship where the woman has the leadership role, she basically just look at him as a beta male provider. She could never love him. I'm telling you that shit right now, guys. And for all you guys that don't know what I mean by love and shit like this, I mean that passion. I mean just you as who you are. All right. So a lot of women do run a relationship, but they look at the guy as something that's just a provider. All right, that guy's probably not getting his dick sucked. He damn sure not getting his ass licked. He ain't gonna get no threesomes. He get the bare minimum. This is when you have these sexist relationships because the woman can't even submit to him. All right, this is when the guy has to put in a 2 fucking week request just to get some damn ass. All right, that's where all that shit comes from, guys. So to answer that Patreon subscriber question, somebody has to fucking lead. Only in the movies do they have these fucking relationships where everything is where we put everything in a hat and we pull out what we want to do, or we draw straws and all that shit. In the real world, somebody fucking leads. It's best if you lead, guys. The woman's gonna respect you and she'll care about you more. The other guy, she's just tolerating his ass. So you have to be the fucking leader. And it's funny, guys. It's funny. All you have to do to get the upper hand in the relationship is walk away when the woman is showing her ass. That's it. That's it. Will she come back all the time? I can't promise you that. Sometimes you will lose your woman. But like I said, guys, you want either the upper hand or you want nothing. All right, either you're going to be masculine or you want nothing. Will that cost you some ass sometimes? You goddamn right. Will that get you fucking respect? You goddamn right. All right, I can't make you no promise. For all you guys out there that are fucking with girls that are masculine leading a relationship and you watching this, I can't promise that if you leave her, she gonna come back. I can't promise you. It's not about that. It's not about, oh, I want her back. Oh, no. That woman might have lost so much respect for you, you might can't get her back. But the point is, it's not about that. The point is, either you gonna submit to me or nothing. That's the bottom fucking line, guys. So it's easy for us to get, either you just pull back when she ain't acting right and tell her to call you when she want to make it up to you. How hard is that? That's it. It's just that simple to get it. It's not about, bitch, I'm going to beat your ass, or none of that bullshit. It's not about trying to talk louder than her. None of that bullshit. It's simply walking away and wait till she call to come back on fucking with hat in hand. That's it, guys. That's what it's all about. All right. When you don't do that, all a woman got to do is fucking be a fucking bitch. And if you don't leave, now she has the power. That's it. It's just that simple, guys. When a woman is being a bitch, when she acting a fucking fool and you don't walk away, now she got the fucking power. If she want it. If she don't want it, she gonna leave your ass and have no respect for you. All right, some women don't want the fucking power. They gonna do all this shit test and all this other bullshit, but they don't want the fucking power, and so they leave the fucking relationship. For the other masculine, feministic bitches, they'll stay there and want to run a relationship. I would probably put that number at probably about 50-50. All right, for you guys out there, if you let the woman run the relationship, I would say it's a 50-50 chance you're going to lose her. Some women, if you have a good job, some women will fucking stay there and they'll run the fucking relationship. All right. If you mean nothing to a woman or she don't want to run a relationship and you start letting her lead and push you over, she'll leave your motherfucking ass. Well, first she going to line up your replacement first. She ain't going to just leave your ass and be single. She going to start lining her dicks up, and that's going to push you more away because you're going to start noticing something ain't right, and you're going to feel it in your heart that, man, you know what? I can't put my fucking finger on it, but something about this bitch just ain't right. For all you guys out there that letting your woman run a relationship, that's where that feeling comes from. When your woman loses respect for you and she start lining her dicks up and shit like that, that feeling of something's not right, that's where it comes from, because she's lining her dicks up and her pattern, her movement pattern and already start changing slightly. She don't know, she thinks she's doing that, but you could tell something's off. That's where it comes from. She's lining her dicks up. All right. That's for the women who don't want to lead. For the other masculine bitches who do want to do that, they can dominate and shit. They'll just stay in a relationship and emasculate your ass every day. All right, guys. So, guys, this is a very easy thing for us. I'm not finna give y'all guys some great scientific research to how to make a woman submit in a relationship, what kind of strategies you can say, what words you can say to make her submit. I'm not with that. I believe the only thing you got to do to make a woman submit is leave and wait for her to come beg you back. and now you finna suck a whole lot of dick. It's just that simple. But to answer that patient question, no, somebody always has to have the power in the relationship. It's the bottom fucking line. Somebody cares more about the other person. Somebody cares more in a relationship than the other. It works in business this way, guys. If y'all guys want to go buy a home or buy a car, if that salesman cares more about that sale than you care about the purchase, whoever cares the most has the power. All right. Whoever cares the less has the power. So if you go to buy a car, but you really don't give a fuck if you buy it or not, you're going to get the price you want. But if you really want that fucking car and you determine not to leave there, and that fucking salesman see that you really want that fucking car, and he see you ain't gonna get the fucking price you want. And that's the same way it fucking is in relationship, guys. When a woman sees that you can't walk away, she gonna run a relationship. It's just that fucking simple. All right, guys. So now I had another guy ask me about older alphas in relationships with wives and side chicks. Now, I want to talk about this because this is pretty good. Because I tell you guys, you can't be an alpha in a relationship or all around alpha in a relationship. And a lot of the older guys who are alphas are in relationships. And a lot of the true alphas today just date and have a bunch of women and shit like that. So I wanted to touch on that. And that's a very good point. He asked me that. And the reason that is, guys, is because, and I'm old enough to remember back 20 years ago. 20 years ago, guys, you had to have an old lady. That was just the way it was. If you didn't have an old lady, people thought something was wrong with you or you was gay. All right. Another thing was a man just felt like he had to have a woman take care of him. And what I mean by take care of him, clean the house, do the laundry, do the cooking. See, guys, I know a lot of you guys are too young, don't know about this, but some of my older patrons on here, they can speak up to this. 20, 25 years ago, guys, doing laundry and cooking for yourself and shit like that was just something a man didn't do. Now, it's commonplace now. I've been doing it forever. But 25 years ago, guys, that was just something the older guys felt like they had to have a woman take care of them. And what I mean by take care of them, I mean the house, the laundry, the cooking, the cleaning and shit like that. A man felt like he couldn't do none of that shit. He felt like I got to have a woman iron my clothes, cook my food, fix my lunch for work tomorrow. And women back in the day, most of them felt like they had to have a man for security. All right, that was the way it was. Now, everything done changed now. All the alphas today, all the guys I know, they take care of their own shit. So that's nothing to do today. And a lot of women, they don't feel like they need a man for security. Women take care of themselves. That's today. But 20, 25 years ago, guys, that's just not the way it was. So that's why a lot of you guys see some of the older alphas. That's why they had girlfriends, had wives, live-in girlfriends and shit like this, because they felt like they had to have somebody take care of the home. All right, that was just the way they was brought up and shit like that. It ain't nothing for me to wash my clothes and wash my dishes and shit. I don't even think of it as feminine, chores and shit like that. But 25 years ago, that was considered very feminine. And men just felt like they was dumb. Like, I don't know how to wash dishes. It's too fucking hard. How do I wash dishes? How do I iron clothes? I don't know how to iron clothes. I don't know how to fix my lunch for tomorrow. And so all the guys had women because they felt like that's what I needed to do to take care of myself. And back in the day, when the couples would break up and shit like that, men would always come back home. It's because they would just fall apart when they would break up. They had nobody to do their shit. They had nobody to clean their house. They had nobody to cook for them and shit like that. So women would have the power back in the day when they would break up because guys didn't know how to take care of them fucking selves. And guys didn't know how to fucking cook for themselves. And so guys would always come back and beg the woman back because they didn't know how to fucking take care of themselves. So women made themselves irreplaceable back in the day, not through sex, from just knowing how to iron clothes, cook, and all that other bullshit that men just felt like they couldn't figure out how to fucking do. And so the guys would always come back home because they felt like they needed a woman to take care of them. They would be the workers and the providers and they would pay the bills, but they ain't know how to fucking clean the fucking house. They ain't know how to fucking do dishes and shit. All right, that was commonplace back in the day, guys. So yeah, you will see a lot of older guys, even though they was alphas and even though they fucked a lot of hoes on the side, they always felt like they had to have a main chick, what my uncle then would call an old lady. You don't really even hear that word no more. Old lady is when this is my girl, we've been together 10 years, but we ain't getting married. That was considered an old lady. All right, my old lady, we ain't married, but we've been common law for fucking 15 years. You needed an old lady, you needed a girl at the house. So that's why that was, guys. But we know now, all those alphas, I wash my own dishes. I clean my own fucking house. I cook my own fucking food. I don't need a woman for shit. All right. But getting back to the first point, the first topic, somebody in a relationship has to have the upper hand. And when I say upper hand, I don't mean, taking advantage of somebody. When I say upper hand, that's masculine. Somebody has to be in the masculine. Somebody has to be in the feminine. All right, that's just the way it go. Somebody has to lead. If you meet a feminine woman and she sees she can get the upper hand, she'll lose interest in haul ass. If you with a masculine woman who's in her masculine energy and she sees she can get the hand, she'll just stay there and run her fucking relationship. But all this can be fucking done away with, guys, is when a woman start acting up, walk away, let her come back, time to suck a whole lot of dick. It's just that easy, guys. It's not fucking rocket science. It's just that easy to make women submit. All right? All right, guys. Like the video. Comment down below what you guys want to see next. Holla back.